My sister called me her failure reminder. My reply made her fiancé walk out of their engagement party. You know those siblings who can't just times win times they have to make sure you lose? That's Julia, my sister. She's been cruel her whole life, but strategic about it, always timing her insults so nobody important ever heard. Until that night, we were at her engagement dinner at Romano's Italian restaurant, long tables, soft music, David's entire family there, everyone dressed like a magazine spread. It was supposed to be her big night. From the start, Julia was in her element. When David's mom complimented my dress, Julia smiled sweetly and said, "She's worn it to 3 weddings already." I offered to take her shopping, but she insists on recycling. When I ordered salmon, she smirked. "Oh, Sarah's trying to lose weight again. 4th diet this year." I wasn't. I just liked salmon. By dessert, she'd made at least half a dozen little digs about my dead-end job, my studio apartment, my relationship status, all with that fake laugh that sounds like sugar but cuts like glass. Then came the toast. Julia stood up, champagne flute raised. The chatter quieted instantly. She thanked everyone for coming, gushed about David, talked about their future normal stuff, and then she turned to me. "You know what makes me appreciate David even more? Having Sarah as a sister." Our mom smiled, expecting something sweet. "Because Sarah taught me what I never wanted to become." The room went dead silent. Every time I see her sitting alone at another wedding, every time she talks about her dead-end job, every time she pretends she's happy in that sad little apartment, I'm reminded not everyone deserves to be loved. Not everyone gets a happy ending. Someone dropped their fork. Julia smiled wider. "I keep Sarah in my life as a reminder of what failure looks like, proof that DNA doesn't guarantee worth." And she raised her glass toward me. To my sister, the cautionary tale. Nobody moved. Not a single person drank. I stood up slowly, heart pounding but steady. "You're absolutely right, Julia," I said. Her smirk faltered. "I am proof of something. Proof that you can be kind without an audience. That you can have dignity without a diamond ring. That you can be a good person without tearing someone else down to feel tall." David's family was staring at her now. She shifted in her heels. "And I'm also proof," I continued, "that your fiancé is about to learn who he's really marrying. Because cruelty like this, it doesn't stop at sisters." David blinked hard. "But hey," I said, lifting my water glass, "at least you'll have beautiful wedding photos. Shame about the marriage, though." A few people actually gasped. Julia snapped. "That's not true." "You're right," I said. "I made that up. But it sounds believable, doesn't it? Because everyone here just watched you publicly humiliate your sister for fun, and now they're all wondering what you say about times when they're not around." You could feel the air tighten. I looked straight at David. "Oh, and she practiced this speech, by the way. I heard her yesterday, workshopping it on the phone. She said she wanted it to be devastating." David frowned. "You practiced it?" Julia's face drained of color. "She's lying." I pulled out my phone. "Actually, I have the Ring doorbell recording." I hit play. Julia's voice filled the restaurant. "I'm thinking during the toast, I'll really go for it. Make it clear she's pathetic. David's family needs to know I'm the successful sister." Her friend's voice. "Isn't that mean?" "Julia, it's not mean if it's true. Besides, Sarah's used to it. I've been doing this since high school." When I stopped the audio, nobody breathed. David stood up, silent. He didn't look at her. He just walked out. His parents followed, then his siblings, then most of his family. Julia stood there alone, engagement ring glittering under the chandelier, her champagne glass still raised. She finally screamed, "You ruined everything." And for the first time all night, our dad spoke. "No, Julia, you did that yourself." Mom nodded. "We're done funding your wedding. Whatever happens with David, you're on your own." They left too. The restaurant staff started clearing plates around her while she just stood there frozen. 2 of her friends were already on their phones, probably updating everyone who wasn't there. I paid for my salmon and walked out quietly. David never came back. And Julia, she finally learned what failure really looks like.